Alrighty, yes, so a parcel arrived at the studio about half an hour ago, and I was given specific instructions to open it for the first time on the air with you. It's a rectangular box. It says, cover up Krissy, out of sight, out of mind. There's this beautiful little girl, but the first thing you notice is that they have, the creators of this doll have deliberately made it look as if Krissy's been beaten up. So she's got like black eyes, and she's got a little bit of blood coming out of her nose, and she's bruised. It's it's shocking, to be honest. This doll should never exist, but it could. If we don't teach our boys consent, boundaries, and respect. With the power of your voice, you could encourage your listeners to visit maketime.org.za, which is a website that equips adults with age-appropriate talking points to help them teach young men and boys. And if we get enough people to pledge to make time to talk to young men and boys, we could help build a future where women feel safe. I always feel it's so difficult to talk about this kind of stuff. Robbie's got a little girl. He's married. I mean, I would never wish anything like this on any of the women in my life. So my wife, I said to her, she said to me, it doesn't even come onto our radar. But she has told me times where even she goes out and about, and she's kind of has to evaluate what she's going to wear. It's just a ridiculous thing like
100%.
That. And you've said the same thing, Sush.
Yeah, I never leave this house without wearing maybe a pair of tights underneath my dress, or even the same with my daughter. How unfair is that I constantly have to think about how other people will react?
It's almost like a reminder, because yes, we know it's our reality, but something like this where you say we need to speak to our boys so that women can be safe. It's almost a reminder to you that women don't feel safe in South Africa.
But I mean, listen, looking at this doll, and I'll send you a picture now, it is like, it's a potent way of getting the message across. And on that note, it is my great pleasure to welcome from the 100 Women Trust, which is, by the way, a registered trust focusing on fundraising and creating awareness for domestic and gender-based violence. Their focus is on empowering, inspiring, educating, and equipping women, young women, and girls through various projects, grants, and training initiatives. And I'm going to be speaking to Tina.
Yes, but this doll should never exist. And it will not if we teach our boys about consent, boundaries, and respect. We want to give people a glimpse of what the future could be like for your girls, for our girls, if we don't act now. We did a bit of research during lockdown about GBV, and 60% of women reported domestic violence. And this is really horrendous. Even the president said it's like war against women. So we want to show people how ugly the future could be, and that we have to do something. So Krissy doll is unsettling, but we need to do this if we want people to act now.
Tina, thanks so much for coming on the show. I appreciate it. This is a fantastic stunt. And I hope people go to our Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook pages and check out what it is that I've been trying to explain here. The 1,000 Women Trust, focusing on empowering, inspiring, educating, and equipping women and young girls through various projects, grants, and training initiatives. Thank you so much for your time. Tina.
You can cover up Krissy, wipe away that frown.
Introducing the new Cover Up Krissy doll. An educational doll that teaches young girls how to cover up life's bumps and bruises.
A doll that teaches girls to hide abuse should never exist. But it could if we don't teach young men and boys about consent, boundaries, and respect. Visit maketime.org.za to find out how you can help build a future where women are safe.